We just got hit over there with a bunch of MUT information, and it is, well, it is, I like it. Before we go through this, how many W's and L's in the comment section? Let's figure this out. Power-ups is a big question that was going on. Are they gone? Well, it actually looks like sort of gone for the most part. Dialing back the frequency of power-ups. Power-ups, for the most part, it seems that they will be gone. There are going to be times cards will get power-ups, okay? Low overall players will have ability buckets. High overall players can have custom ability buckets, discounted AP, or an ability that their archetype wouldn't normally get. Most elites will have the ability to swap team chemistry. I don't like that it says most elites, but okay. Most elites will be able to get their secondary positions, okay? And power-up design still will exist, say, with legends, okay? So what does that mean to us right here? It means that some of these cards we're going to see today, well, you can just switch the theme teams on the card. That was powering up cards to have to get them on your theme team was a problem. Hey, we all hated doing it. Just raise your hand if you hated. I hated doing it too. But by them doing it this way and reducing the power up so you don't get +1s everywhere to do it as well, actually adds longevity to the game. So I'm here for this. We talked about MUT Master here. Let me hide myself again. Part of the field pass, the season pass, will contain a lot of objectives similar. So what we're going to see in here is something called field pass. We're going to see something called head-to-head field pass. We also see a headliner field pass in here as well. So if you play MLB The Show, especially if you played it in years past, it kind of has a feel to that, where in the past there was like a big XP pass that you could take, and then there was like smaller XP pass within there for programs and other stuff and all this. And that's kind of how this feels. Season field pass will feature player rewards, aka there's not really MUT Master, but there's 5 available in season 1. How long is season 1? We don't know. Head-to-head field pass will feature player rewards. Player reward will update every 2 weeks. This is the big one for me. If you play head-to-head, we don't know really anything else about the head-to-head field pass. We don't even, this is the first we've actually heard of a head-to-head field pass. But this feels like it's coinciding with some things that we had asked for in the past. Unique rewards from playing weekend league and stuff like that. This also, again, makes me feel like monthly awards are indeed going away. We'll get more field pass information next week, so don't worry about that too much. We have some low overall cards from the Headliners promo, which is going to be launching with the game. I'm going to show you a couple of them here. Caleb Farley, an 82 overall with 87 speed, should make everybody's team, even his cornerback 5 budget teams. That is an amazing looking card in here. Couple other 82s in here. Again, not really exciting cards. So Headliners, think of it as superstars, is basically what it's going to end up being. The Elijah Moore card, again, not bad. Your masters here, Joe Mixon is one of the masters. I think there's 2 parts to this promo, and we're only starting with the first part here. Big change coming here as well. We see baked on abilities. You can remove them this year. Last year you couldn't. You were stuck with it. You wanted to put an ability on Joe Mixon, you had to also use those. Very, very nice. Again, you're not powering this card up, so this is what the card is. And the 89s will get a tier 3 ability, which is good. This is L'Jarius Sneed. Again, I'm gonna say this card should be on everyone's team, barring you have the coins, the funding, whatever it takes. This is a great looking card. And Sneed always plays really well. The 86s, the lower cards, Quiddy Pay, not super exciting. Gabriel Davis, kind of exciting here. Gets outside apprentice, which is good, which is a good ability to have early on, especially when not everyone has these abilities. Normally 90 overall cards will have wide receiver apprentice type of abilities. This Gabriel Davis, that Cooper Cup, obviously giving you essentially an outside and an inside if you wanted to take it there. And it's a good speed card. It is a good speed card overall. We also have Donald Parham Jr. with the news that big players will aggressive catch you more. Donald Parham is 6'8". Divine Diablo, not a safety anymore. He actually didn't play safety at all last year, but he was a safety in MUT. So we were fortunate to have him be a monster. Again, how good are the linebackers? We're going to have to wait and see how they go, but he's a run stopper. So he's likely not going to get lurker or anything like that, but maybe he's a good player to have out there. Carson Wentz is an okay quarterback. Is an okay quarterback card. Like, it really is. Especially when we show you guys all the quarterbacks going forward here. So, and then we're getting team captains as well. Team captains obviously will be able to get every single team chemistry, and they did this. They made these choices based on holes where theme teams normally exist. So they're not the most exciting cards in the game. I fully understand that, but they are completely free. The field pass is also completely free. None of that pay to play stuff. Keyshawn Johnson, big receiver, solid across the board, right? Doesn't stand out, but it is a solid card across the board. Larry Zonka, fullback. Again, this theme teams need fullbacks. Unless you're only running a theme team, you go with Zonka, I guess. Sam Adams, again, defensive tackle. This is actually we like fat guys. Do we like fat guys on this channel? Do we like fat guys? We love fat guys on this channel. I'm one of them. Sam Adams is a lot bigger than me though. At D tackle, any team chem, 78 speed, comparable to Aaron Donald, 88 power move, the block shed is high, and he's really fat, which is good for us. And then we have Eric Allen. If you need a corner, this is a really solid corner, again, across the board. Basically, each overall of cards seems to be solid at the higher overalls that we're seeing. I haven't really seen like a bad 88 or a bad 87. They all seem to be pretty decent. Like, they really, really do. And here's your top 10 quarterbacks coming into MUT here. Maybe some surprises, maybe some omissions. That's totally fine. Let's take a look at their stats here while we can. Russell Wilson, much more usable cards this year. They bumped his speed up. I'll take it. Kyler Murray, probably not using this card. Nothing special about it. Justin Herbert, this card for an 86 overall looks really good. Good speed, good throw power, all that. Again, the biggest thing that we really worry about quarterbacks too is what is their release like. Justin Herbert didn't have a very good release last year, so we'll have to wait and see before just blindly anointing someone as QB1. But I'm going to at the end. Matt Stafford, too slow for me. Joe Burrow, again, just too slow. Dak's kind of solid. Dak is kind of solid. And you know I hate saying that, but Dak is kind of solid. It's a solid card. Am I going to pick him? No. Am I going to use him? No. This is the card that I want to get my hands on immediately. 80 speed is very, very good. 89 throw power, also very, very good. How is his release? What abilities does he get? Does he get set feet lead? Maybe strong arm. He's the only strong arm we see up here. It could be a Josh Allen here, or it could be a Patrick Mahomes here too. Like, he gave Mahomes some speed back. Thank you. His cards have been unusable. They felt he was really slow. They didn't watch the games, I guess. Not that Mahomes is fast, but he's faster than MUT thinks. Then we got Rodgers, right? Pretty typical Aaron Rodgers card here. We know he'll have a good release. Tom Brady. You're not using that speed. So all in all, very, very, very solid across the board here. I like all the changes. I like not having to power up my cards. I like that it's going to slow the game down, but at least by one speed, right? But there are still things we need to know. How much are theme team boosts? What are strategy cards? What is the field pass? A lot of those things we still really, really need to know, but this is a great start for us here. I like the information. I'm happy we got this information. I just want to know more, and I'm actually super, super excited. It feels really fresh. They're doing different things. This isn't copy and paste from MUT last year. And even though I didn't really mind MUT last year, I'm all for them trying something, going in a slightly different direction, and it looks like they're going that way. So kudos to EA so far. Obviously, we got to get our hands on the game, see how everything is, but I like it. What are we going to use training for now if we're not powering up cards? I don't even know.